looks a little familiar to you is because I played the demo of Bookshop Simulator in one of my Steam Next Fest videos that I did a while back. I really enjoyed the game. So when it released into early access a couple of months ago, I guess, a few months ago, I thought, wow, I really do want to get this game and play it. The reviews have been fantastic. So I grabbed it and I played it a ton during my maternity leave. It was actually such a perfect game to play on my Steam machine, like on the couch, my baby's napping on me, and I just had such a great time running this little bookstore. So today we're going to start a new, by the way, look at this, there's now multiplayer, which is awesome. I don't have anyone to play with, but we're gonna start a new bookstore. This is my Daniel Books is my like game save that I've been doing. I actually haven't played it in a month. That's actually kind of crazy. Feels like it was just like a couple weeks ago. So this is our starter bookshop, and we can actually call it whatever we want. So let's call it I'll call it like the Whispering Book, the Whispering Page, the Whispering Page. I don't know. And this is it. It doesn't look like much, and you're right, it's not much, but don't worry, we can expand, which is really fun. So we've got a starter bookcase. So let's open it up, and I can rotate. I think I'll probably just place it right here. It's a really nice snap. You just kind of point at the wall and boop. And put in the checkout counter that was just installed. I'll probably just put like, you know, down here. I think that's flipped the wrong way, so I'll put it just like smack in the middle. Why not? It doesn't give me a lot of room to walk around it, so there we go. And now we open up our little tablet. We buy some licenses. We have 3 licenses. So why don't we sort by genre? I like to do that. So we've got classic fiction books, fantasy books, horror books, science fiction books, romance books, reference books, mystery books, true crime, and children's books. And what's really fun is that they are all like spoof satire works of real books. Like this would be Les Mis. You got Fahrenheit 451. You got the Great Gatsby. You know, if we go down to like fantasy, like this is Mistborn, the Mistborn series. You've got Lord of the Rings. You've got you know, Dracula, Frankenstein. Okay, so really funny. So I'm gonna kind of just like pick a. Let's do a little bit of everything. I'm gonna do Project Longshot, which is Project Hail Mary, and I'm gonna do a fantasy. Let's do the Halfling, which is The Hobbit, and let's do maybe a romance. What do you think? Romance or classic fiction, maybe. Why is some of the classic fiction like mixed? Oh wait, because we're sorting by name now. We're no longer sorting by genre. We could do Jane Eyre, a classic, or maybe a mystery. balance at the same time. But then if you were to open up a new shop in a different location, that shop's gonna level at a different time than your player level. You know what I mean? Let's maybe do a true crime. And we don't have a true crime book yet. I'm trying to kind of collect one of all. True crime, true crime, true crime. This is the Da Vinci Code. Wait, that's a mystery. That's not a true crime book. Okay, this would be like on the Zodiac Killer, I guess. And then I'm going to buy, I think I'm actually just gonna buy one of everything. This is a new feature telling you how many you have on your shelf. That is an excellent quality of life thing that they've added, because before you would have to like go up to the shelf and be like, okay, I'm low on this, open it up and like restock it and everything. And I was constantly running back and forth to my shelves. Yeah, I'm really, really glad they added that little detail. But you see how satisfying it is to stock. It's my favorite. I have 8 shelf holds of 15 books. Okay, we're gonna do that. Oh, you know what? You can actually stand right here and throw it out, which is, it's unrealistic, but it's great. We're gonna charge $17 for that. I know the line is getting really long. I know. Let's change the layout. Wow, that's quite the line. $15 even today. Thank you for shopping at the last page. Also $15. $78. Sometimes I see these like huge purchases. You know, they're paying like $80 or so for books, and I'm like, yikes. But then I remember, well, that's genuinely how much it costs to go to the bookstore these days. Which is why I never buy books at the bookstore anymore. Yeah, it's just too expensive. And no, there's not really anything to do over here. Not, at least not that I know of. You can kind of walk around, but it's just kind of an empty little spot in this really, really cute little park square. And you can't go there, and you can't go down there. That's it. Hi, did you find everything you're looking for? Yeah, 2 copies of Project Hail Mary. You enjoy that? I know that that's not like the names of the books, but I always end up just calling them by like the real, like I'll call this The Hobbit. I'd never call it that. Like, time passes like fairly slowly, I feel. I mean, you can see we've been playing for like nearly 15 minutes, and some of the time that's been paused, but it's only afternoon. You bought a lot of books, my friend. Oof, girl, that hurts, that 3 digits. I mean, it doesn't hurt me because I need to make money, but I feel like that must have hurt you. I tried to like alter my settings, my sound settings, to see if it was a little bit quieter. That is quieter, but I wish I could alter some of the settings and not all of them. So like that was the effect volume. I think I'll turn it to 30. Cause I'm guessing that like the book noises as well. Yeah. The book noises are also really low now, which is a bit disappointing. Maybe I'll put it at like 50. I just want the loud ka-ching noise to be quieter, and I don't want the book noises to be quieter. I tend to purchase new books when they get down to 5 because they get delivered in batches of 10. So I'm going to also get the Hobbit. between these shops. So you can have more than one, and then you can kind of pop in and out and check on your other stores. And yeah, they can run while you're away. You can still be making passive income on those other stores, which was really fun. And then super fun and exciting is that last one down there, which you might have seen, a cafe. I love it. Yeah, you can actually open up like a cafe in your bookstore, which I have that in one of my. I'll actually like do a little. I'll do a little tour of my other denouement books franchise. I guess they are kind of like franchised bookshops because they all are called the same thing, no matter where. Oh, I froze for a second when I hit level 4. I unlocked a plant, which would be nice to brighten up my shop a little bit. Let's purchase one last book license. I've got mystery, true crime, classic fiction, fantasy, and sci-fi. I guess we'll do horror, and that's definitely it. By Stephen King. We need to buy more of all of those. So we'll stock on, girl. Wuthering Heights definitely got very low. I thought we completely ran out. You never know, sometimes people want to buy more than one copy of these books. My headcanon is that they're buying a copy for a friend. To be honest, this look creeps me out, so I'm going to stack them like that so that I don't have to see the creepy clown cover. And I do that. Or some of the covers that I think are ugly, I stack them in a way so that I don't have to see the covers. But the covers that are like pretty, I'm like, ooh, let's showcase that. Like the Project Longshot, Project Longshot one is pretty. The Halfling's really pretty. I like that one. This one's a bit garish. I don't love it. Anyway, it's 8 p.m. It's time to end the day. We hit enter, and you can see that we have a net profit of minus $397 because we bought a lot of store licenses. We bought furniture, we bought product. These are the different stores. You can have a Lyon store. I think this is the Lyon store actually. A Bear store, a Yamanashi Japan store, and this is brand new, one in the Cotswolds. So I have never opened a store in Japan or England yet. Very excited though. We had 30 customers today. Time to start our new day. We got a plinth. Just a fancy plinth thing. Which I guess I'll put over here. And we have a new thing to buy, and that is a used bookshelf, which I will go ahead and place by the door, kind of near the door, and I'll make that like a little bit closer. And then what is this? This is a box of used books. Now, I'm not gonna lie, this is my favorite part aside from stocking. I love buying the used books. So you've got like Little Women and Dune and one of the Akadar books, Harry Potter, Fellowship of the Ring, Fourth Wing, Girl with the Dragon Tattoo, Jane Eyre. I don't know that one actually. And this is a legendary mythical book, which would give you a 10% discount. So, Vapors Q, I put this on the pedestal to activate it, and now I get a 10% discount. And the rest of these I stock on my used book shelf. So these don't sell for a lot. I'm gonna sell them for, let's say, $5 for a used book. It's kind of expensive. I remember my mom taking me to a used bookstore as a kid, and she bought me a copy of New Moon for 25 cents. And I still have it. I'm looking at it right now. It was in decent condition too. Like the pages are a little yellow. But anyway, I think I'd like to buy some more used books. So I gotta say, you typically lose money on this. It's $135 for a box of what, 10? Yeah, 10 books that you're selling for 5 apiece. So that's a pretty big loss. However, every now and then you get one of these mythical books, or you get a rare book. A rare book would be like this, a signed copy, and this one book feels unsightly. Thank you guys so much for shopping at the Whispering page. Please tell your friends, tell your family. Come back and see us soon. Oh, please, someone buy one copy of it. Oh, Gone Girl is super low. Good thing, wait, sold some books and I can afford to restock that shelf. I think it's funny that the author of Gone Girl in this is Amy Pike, and Amy is the name of the main character in Gone Girl, and she's played by Rosamund Pike. So the author name is like a little bit of a combo of their names. Okay, we're doing pretty good. 7 more customers. 6 more customers. 5 more customers. Yeah, this game just scratches that shop management itch that I really had that at the time. I really desperately wanted to play a little shopkeeping game. My friends and I love playing games like this, like simulation games, and they like a little bit more drama and I don't know, chaos in theirs, and I also like that, but not when I'm playing on my own. So sometimes I just kind of want to play like a slightly more chill simulation game, so this one is perfect. I actually wonder if, now that there's co-op, if they would like it. It does start pretty slow, as you can tell, so I think some of my friends get bored. But I don't know, I'll have to see. Oh, that's a lot of books. However, most of them are used. How much did you spend? Oh, 124. I mean, I'm not gonna complain. I'm not gonna complain. So we hit level 5, player level 5, and shop level 5. Thank goodness, because I really wanted to get that bookshelf. So I'm now going to, well, they want me to pay the bills, so I'll pay the bills. I gotta pay rent, and I gotta pay electricity. So fun. Isn't it fun when you get a bunch of money and then you're like, oh my god, what should I spend it on? And then bills hit you. That actually just happened to me. I had a really good month a little while back, and I made a bunch of money because I had some videos do really well. I was really, really proud of myself, and I was like, oh my god, I made so much, I could like maybe treat myself to something fun. And then you know what happened? My hospital bill came in. One of them, because like it split up into like a million little payments, like might be able to go to this side too. I think I want to unlock to the side like that. Oh, and it's ugly. Fantastic. Love that it's just like that. So we were given a paint can. Just paint the walls like that, and we were also given some tiles, because you can renovate the walls on the floor. You don't have to have them look the default way that they look. Like this, see? But this is well, it's just a slightly lighter wood. Well, now I have to do the whole thing. But at least what's nice is that it's a one-time purchase, and then you don't have to pay per wall or per square. So that's a bit of relief. Okay, I thought I might get a request to buy the rare bookshelf. I didn't, so I'm just gonna buy it. And now these sell pretty quickly, and then I'm gonna tuck it away back here. So you have to actually come into the store in order to see it. And I round up. I go 10% and round. That's usually what I do. Because let me tell you, these rare books shockingly sell like hotcakes. I don't know why there are so many people in the market to drop for $200 on a rare book. That could not be me. All the power to you though, I guess. I wish I had that kind of spare change to drop on gorgeous rare books and first editions and whatnot, but as I just established, I got bills to pay. I would like to buy another. Let's buy 2 boxes of used books because I'm doing decent right now. This is so fun opening it. Will I get a good one? Will I get something special? A signed 4th wing. Let's open this one. Oh, alas, nothing special about these. That's okay. I mean, there's no guarantee that she'll get a rare one. And I'll go ahead and put my rare 4th wing over here. Then let's charge $2.45. Nice, even sort of $2.45. $2.50 might have sounded better, but you know what? I won't get greedy. Look at that. They already bought it. See what I mean? That person was just sitting on that, oh, I desperately need that Rebecca Yarros signed copy. Speaking of which, if any of you out there are 4th Wing fans, have you heard of the new book she's writing? Threshing Day or something. I'm not gonna lie, I enjoyed 4th Wing, and Iron Flame was okay, but I really actively did not like that last one, Onyx Storm or whatever. In fact, I pretty much hated it and hate read it. And after that, I said life's too short to be reading books you don't even like just because they're part of a series. So I said that would be my last 4th Wing book, and I will not be reading others. And at the time, I meant it I'm not gonna read, because she says there's gonna be more in the series. I was basically saying I'm not continuing the series, but I think I'm gonna apply that to this little spin-off, prequel, novella, whatever it is. I just don't want to do it. And I hate to say it, but I'm feeling that way about. Oh, look, the other one got bought too. Oh, so you're the one who bought it. Clearly. I feel that way about Sarah J. Maas's stuff too. I loved Agadar. I loved them. I did not love Throne of Glass. It was okay, but Throne of Glass very much read as someone's early works early in their career. So I was she wrote this when she was 16, and it reads that way, and that's fine. Wow, so we had a lot more customers today, and we actually turned a really good profit, mainly because we got bonuses, but I think that like I said, it was okay, one of the bookstore cats. I'm so sorry, I forgot your name. They have like names, pre-built names. Nina and Ambrose are my 2 cats here. This is my used book section. And oh, why is this wall unpainted? That is weird. I absolutely had that painted, and I'm pretty sure that wall's supposed to be painted like that too. That's weird. Don't know what that's about. Around here. So I was selling bookmarks here, but we're clearly all out. This is my legendary book display, my mythical book display. This is the one that you saw that I just had. This one is increase to employee speed, and this one is 15% increase value of all book sales. That's pretty good. My rare bookshelf, and I've got like a little reading nook here. Isn't that cute? And then board games and romantasy. I think the shelf is actually completely empty. I don't think I have any books for that. Then you've just got various like cat accoutrements and my desk. So I think like I technically have more that I could expand into, but I was doing really good, like it was very successful, and I made enough money that I was like, I think I'd rather just expand into a bigger store in a different location. But this was the first chapter. I love putting in the little signs. I think they're so cute. The posters that kind of like specify, and I thought I had something on that wall. And this back here is my manager desk, and this means that I make passive income from this store when I'm not in this store, because I usually don't. These are my employees. I actually don't spend time here anymore. I spend time. There's Ambrose, and look at the storage. Look at this. It's intense. Is there a door back there? Oh, that's new. That there's actually like a storage room, which I actually would probably like to do that, because I do think it looks really ugly. But oh, wrong thing. Let's go to my Paris location. So this one is actually called like Denimont Books. Oh my god, what happened here? What's going on? This is a very large shop. It looks beautiful though. Let me turn on the lights. So I think that like my work wasn't saved. So I think something happened. I had a whole bunch of classic books here. I've got romance and fantasy and sci-fi here. And I was gonna do a kids corner back here. This is my storage room. See, it's hidden away and it looks much better. Got some like rare books here and candy here. And then over on this side, yeah, wow, okay, I don't know what happened. My game must have not saved. I wonder if this is because I was playing on the Steam machine. But my cafe was huge. Oh no, what happened? It went like all the way down here. I don't know what happened. That's really sad. Yeah, I had classics here. I had like a couple more shelves over here. And I had a really big cafe, and I was selling coffee as well. So I don't know what that's about. You know what? I wondered why it said. Maybe I should have loaded that. Honestly, I wondered why it said that I hadn't played on the 27th of June. Like I definitely played it more recently than